In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to take apart your Xbox 360 console completely. So what you're going to start with is the hard drive. Just press that button down, it's like the easiest part. And then you want to take the faceplate off like that. And then see on these vents right there how there's usually 2 or 3 holes filled with plastic. You want to poke your screwdriver in between that. Usually you hear it click like that, and it'll release that clip, and there's 6 clips for each piece. Some are more difficult than others. So like that. There we go. And then work your way to the front. I like to pull this clip, these clips up with my finger. And I always like to have this piece on the outside so it can't pop back in place. And then you want to work your way to the back. I like to have pressure like that and then pulling this way on the power port to keep tension on the back pieces of plastic. And then you want to stick your screwdriver in between these 2 holes right there, and then these 5 down here until there's a click. Like that. And then keep going along like this. Until it's all the way off like that, and boom. That is the hardest part of getting into these things. So now, just pull off the eject button. Usually just pull straight up. And you want to pull that off, or you might break it when you pull the top piece of plastic off. So there are 6 T10 screws that hold down the case, and if you just want to clean it out, I recommend just taking out these long screws, because those are the ones that are holding down the top. But if you want to take it apart the whole way, I would take all 9 of these screws around the edge, and there are 8 T8 screws in the middle holding the X clamp down. And then and it comes up just like that. Your CD drive is sometimes it's hard to get out, but most of the time it's not. Just unplug the power, pull it straight out like that. Set that over there. There we go. And then to get to the fan, there's a clip right here holding the duct down. You just want to pull that off. And then with the fans, there's a fan power port right there. Unplug that and then pull up on this piece of metal until the fan pops loose, and then just pull it out like that. And then with the front panel, just pull it off like that, and there will be 3 T8 screws holding this down. And stay tuned for a week or two, because I want to be releasing a video on attempting to repair an Xbox 360 Xenon with error code 0020, which is cold solder joints underneath the GPU. Take out these 8 T8 screws, and be careful, because I've had these things be so tight from the factory I've stripped them out, and they are not fun to get out when they're stripped. This is just time consuming, because you gotta take all these screws out. And then all these around the edge are T10s, just like the main plastic pieces. Normally I use a drill to unscrew these, but I'm always afraid of stripping them out, like the plastic on the motherboard, and these are necessary if you want to use the console all the time to have intact, because they help keep the motherboard straight, and if it warps too much, then you'll have a problem with the GPU, usually unsoldering or like a RAM chip or something, and it's always a pain to fix. This is the last screw. And just pull up like that, and there you go, you're inside your Xbox 360. Anyways guys, if you liked the video, please hit that like button. If you didn't, dislike it. I appreciate all feedback, good or bad. Anyways guys, have a great day.